think Sam's great to work with because he really gives a lot. I think he's quite good at being free with his emotions. And he's a good actor, yeah, really good actor. Very good-looking guy as well. Incredible jawline. You know, and beautiful eyes. He's a bit like sort of one of these Robert Redfords, you know, these sort of classic, old-school actors and people. He's lovely.
Sam's so lovely and such a sweet man, and it's very hard to be angry at Sam. Having any animosity towards him is very difficult, but he's great and he represents that methodical, thought-out way of thinking about things, and I think I'm quite different in some ways, so I think, you know, it's quite a good mix. We could be brothers, you know, like we have quite similar relationships to my brother, so it's kind of, it's great working with him. When Troy loses his brother, he was the one that wasn't supposed to die, you know, I think he says that at some point, and this wasn't part of the plan, you know, this wasn't part of the justice, and this is a reminder that that's how tenuous life is in this world, and I think it's a big lesson for Troy. Now he's lost his brother, his mother, his father, and suddenly there are no people that he always relied on in some way, so I think he's losing something very anchoring in his life. It's big, it's a very kind of scary thing for Troy to have lost like somebody like that.
So in this episode, Troy is leading a horde of zombies headed straight for the ranch. And we built then a wall to try and fortify the camp.
Guns are out, people are panicked, you know, we create this wall of trailers to kind of divert them elsewhere to go by us, and that doesn't work. The wall collapses, the zombies flow in, and it's just chaos from that point on.
There's just such a massive horde that they all just eventually start pressing up against the RVs, and the pressure is just overwhelming.
The RVs are literally the only line between us and the undead. When they start shaking, that's when terror sort of sets in, because we realize it's not as safe as we thought it'd be.
As the crowd of infected start to hit the RVs, they start to shake them. So we've done that in a mechanical way in camera. We have some airbags that we've modified and make them so we can slide them under any of these RVs and get them to shake to camera. At the same time of the shaking, we do a little release of dust just to make it look like there's infected on the other side.
We have a moment where one of the RVs appears like it's going to fall on Alicia, and what we did was actually create a section of RV, a thin section. We put it on a machine, and so that this bit of RV could pivot like that.
For that, we have the lightweight panel. We've rigged that to a piece of heavy equipment that we can then tip it to a certain point, stop, go back, and just repeat that over and over so they can get that moment of peril.
Oh, I'm hoping that the fans will really get into the action, that they'll really get into the fighting.
It's a lot of stunts, a lot of effects, lots of blood, lots of weapons, and it's awesome.